to the Mat Nat show. I'm Matt.
And I'm Nat.
And today's episode, we're going to be talking about our essences.
Ooh.
Yes. Natalie gave us this idea from TikTok, so we'll have to link the original TikTok. But we each made an essence board of each other. And both of us have agreed we're not super digitally artistic, so it's going to be interesting to see how they turned out. But before we get into that, what's about our weekly updates? How has your week been going?
My week's been good. I've just been a little out of it this week, but it's good. Nothing bad's going on. So that's good.
Everything's fine.
I've been really anxious, and I've been thinking about death.
Really?
Yeah.
I go through phases like that, too.
Yeah. I think Steven's going to die. And then I think I'm going to die. And then I think someone else is going to die.
Oh.
I know.
That's
I'm
not
like,
good.
what if I had to be a single parent? What if he had to be a single parent?
He wouldn't survive.
Well, neither of us would. I wouldn't. Yeah. I lay in bed awake thinking about
That
it.
recently?
Yeah, this week.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't know.
How have you been coping with that?
I haven't.
You're like, anyway, that's the episode.
So how are you?
I have quite a few different updates
Ooh.
besides that one. Is that your update?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Everything's
guys.
good. It's just in my head.
No, I get it. I go through phases like that too.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let me transition. Oh, I have a couple more story times of when you're at a restaurant and you overhear. Well, not even a restaurant. I have 2 stories of overhearing people's conversation.
Ooh, I can't wait.
And the first one is I was at a baby shower for a friend this past week. And it was actually, let me know if you've ever been to a baby shower like this. So, you know how there's games and different things that you do? There's games and different things that you do. This baby shower, everyone had to do a scrapbook page. Have you ever been to something like that?
No.
So as soon as we walked in, she had a camera set up and like you set your gifts down and blah, blah, blah and sign in, or not sign in, but do whatever. And then you went and you took a photo with her.
Oh.
So everyone took a photo with her. It was like a whole line. And then while we were eating, they got the photos printed. They must have had a printer or something. And then everyone's photos got printed. And they had a table with a bunch of scrapbook pages and stamps and scissors. And then that's, you know how at some baby showers they do the cards where it's your guesses of when the baby will be born or the weight and things like that. So she had a little card that you filled out and then the advice and everything. And then you got your picture and you made it into a scrapbook page.
Oh.
Isn't that so cute?
I love that.
I've never seen anything like
Me
that.
either.
It was very cute, but I was a little stressed because I was like,
were you overthinking it?
Yeah, I was like, I gotta hurry up and do my scrapbook page. But that was really cute. But so that same baby shower, I didn't really know a lot of people. I only knew, I think, 2 or 3 girls besides my friend who was having the baby, of course. So I was at a table with the 2 or 3 girls I knew, and then this other lady, and she was an older, she was obviously like an older mom, whoever she was friends with, and just a yapper. So she was just like yapping about random stuff, making conversation with us. She was a nurse. Another girl at the table was a nurse. They were talking about random things. And then we were all filling out our little scrapbook pages of like parenting advice and baby advice. And then I don't know how we got on this topic, but she got on the topic of her husband. And it was so funny because she just started kind of going on a rant. I wrote it down.
Stop. You're like, hold on, let me get my pen.
She was legitimately talking bad about her husband because she was saying stuff like, like your husband when he never takes out the trash, or you have to wait. He has to wait to be asked, and he doesn't realize that it's been sitting there for days, and then it stinks, and then you're just sitting there, and then you get into an argument, and it's just overflowing. He never thinks about it. You guys know what I mean, right? And then we all were kind of like, well, and she just like laughed it off. And me and the girl next to each other were like, what is happening? But it was just so random because we were like talking about parenting advice. And I think one of us made a joke or something about my friend's husband, like something like supporting her. And she's like, yeah, like taking out the trash. Like my husband never does that. And then she just went into a whole rant about that.
That's so weird.
Isn't that crazy? I was like, what?
Yeah. Ew.
But it was also like, even though it's weird, it just like makes you crack up. Because of course, like the woman who's gonna say that is like the older lady who's been married for 40 years.
Yeah.
And she just doesn't care anymore. And then the other one, I wrote it down too, guys. Don't worry. In my little notebook. Oh, I keep hitting this thing. Sorry. Brad and I, we went to this restaurant. It's called Fuzzy Line. It's I think we've talked about it, or I don't know.
I haven't been there, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's one of our favorite places.
Oh.
It's super fun. And every Wednesday night in January, they've been doing a noodle night.
Oh.
Yeah, so they offer a ramen and then is it pho?
Yeah.
Or pho?
Pho.
So they offer a ramen and a pho. So we went, I think it was already 2 Wednesdays ago. And it was similar to our other favorite restaurant, Kiwi, where one side of the restaurant, it's just all booth. And then there's the little tables. So next to each other. Yeah. So you're close to whoever you're sitting by. And Brad's already laughing.
Oh, no.
So we got there and it was really busy because this has been their Wednesday special for the month. And I think we went on the second to last Wednesday of the month, if I'm remembering correctly. So it was busy. They actually ran out of, I think him and I were some of the last people to get the ramen before they ran out. They'd already ran out of the pho by the time we got there. And there was this guy who was sitting at the bar, and then a table opened up next to us, and he came, sat next to us, and he told the waitress, like, I'm waiting for my wife or whatever. So Brad and I are going about our night, and, like, every time we go there, we're like, oh, we need to come here more often. This is so good. Like, it was just fun.
Yeah.
And then his wife gets there, and I don't know what happened, but they were just talking normal, and they were getting ready to order. And I think she had already picked out what she wanted. And then he just kept talking to her. Like, he was talking to her about his day or something.
As the waiter was there?
No.
Oh, okay.
The waiter wasn't even there.
Oh,
so yeah,
okay,
that's
sorry.
even better context. The waiter
Okay.
wasn't even there. And then she just stopped what they were doing, and she's like, she's like, she said, are you looking at the menu, or are you sitting there looking pretty? I was like, what? Like, as soon as she said that, I literally like snapped my neck, and then I snapped back. So I was like, oh my gosh, what? And Brad and I just looked at each other like, what? Why are we always in these situations? And then she like had a couple other little snippy remarks, but just like right off the bat. But then, not saying that she was in the right. As the night went on, I noticed something about him.
What?
He had 2 cell phones. And one cell phone the whole night, because I got up to go to the bathroom at one point, and then I walked past him. He had it propped up on the table the entire night watching basketball.
I hate a sportsman.
Like, he's an iPad kid. He was an iPad kid. Because at another point, she had made a comment like, are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Oh.
And I didn't, but that was before I noticed, because I was like, okay, girl, take it easy. But then I saw he was an iPad kid. He was literally just like eating his food.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
So then I was like, you know what? You go, girl. You gotta keep him in line. You gotta keep him in line. But it was just because she said it so loud, and Brad and I were just like, oop. And then we stopped talking for a few minutes because we were like, we gotta hear what else is
like,
going.
let me tune in.
It's like, what else is going on?
Wow, that's funny.
But it's just like, I always overhear all these people's conversations.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the one who brings it to the mix.
Yeah.
Who cares?
No, but I hate it when people are so obsessed with sports and they get all irritated and they're like, everybody be quiet, my game's on.
I know.
Shut up.
And he even had like a little stand.
That's
like,
weird.
He had a little stand for his phone. Like, you know the little phone case where you kick, like, has a
I've
little
never
kickstand?
seen that before.
No.
Like,
just like,
that's weird.
and I'm like, what in the world?
That's weird.
As his wife was just like talking about all her coworkers, I'm like, she's giving you tea.
Yeah.
You need to listen.
Yes.
Something else we need to talk about.
What?
Harry Styles' new song.
Oh.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm not gonna lie. How do you say it?
I thought it was aperture.
Aperture? Okay. Aperture. We're getting the nod
What
of
is
approval.
that? Is that not a word? What is it?
I don't know.
Oh,
wait, let me look it up. Aperture definition. An opening hole or gap. That's literally what dictionary says.
Huh.
A space. Oh, wait, here's a little something better. A space through which light passes in an optical or photographic instrument.
Oh. Say that again. No, say it again, actually.
Okay.
I'm tuning in.
Okay. Sorry, that was just really funny. A space through which light passes in an optical or photographic instrument, especially the variable. Okay, this is too technical.
Is it like one of those like glass things that a photographer like holds up and like it makes like a rainbow or something.
It says
or like a different look to the
let
photo.
me do an image search. Okay, that doesn't help. That's really.
Can I see?
Yeah. She's like, no.
Long story short, we don't know what it means. What do you think of the song?
I listened to it and I was like, and I like it. I'm not scared, but I'm interested to see what the rest of the album is going to be like, because I feel like that was so, I'm not going to say dancey, but it was just kind of, I don't know, it's just different. I don't know how to describe it.
I've listened to it probably 5 times this week, and for some reason right now I cannot imagine it.
Okay, Brad, you'll have to cut this out, but let's play it. I don't want to get copyrighted. I feel like it was like techno-y. Is that the right term?
I was hoping for more of a Bee Gees vibe. You know?
No, I get
like
your
disco, like
and it's like it kind of starts out spooky, but I liked it. I'm interested for the album.
Mm-hmm.
So
what day does the album come out? March something? March
I think
6th?
so. Beginning of March, I think.
Yeah.
I love the cover though.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I love that.
His vibe is just so fun.
No,
like, it's
exactly.
Just so fun.
I'm excited. It should be good. I'm interested to see where it'll go.
Have you seen tour tickets?
No.
They were like $1 million.
But
Not
I've
really,
seen,
but like a lot.
I saw the people were doing like they call it like the Ticketmaster raffle or whatever, trying to get into it.
Yeah.
No.
I know they were really expensive. Like $800, I think, for a ticket.
Yeah.
Weird. Why? I hate that.
I saw Harry Styles for his last tour, Harry's House.
Uh-huh.
And it was such a fun concert.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it's worth the money, but I understand why everyone wants to go.
It's just a fun time.
It was so fun, and he works with the crowd so much.
Yeah,
like
I've seen that.
I love that.
Yeah.
But I would not pay.
No.
Or even just with transaction fees, I can't even imagine.
No.
I mean, I have no room to talk. I sold my Taylor Swift tickets, but that's a story for another day.
I think that was cool. I like it.
It's helped pay for my wedding, so I will never be upset at that. Yeah. But I am one of the annoying people that resold tickets. But hey, it is what it is. Something else I want to talk about, which I don't know. You and I have not talked about this. Housemaid. Did you see the movie?
No. I'm not interested.
I read the book this past week.
You did?
Yeah. I read it in like 3 days.
Oh. Was it good? Did you like it?
The book was so good.
Really?
Yes. I was talking about it with my coworkers because I don't think I had fully seen the preview for Housemaid. I'm not a big Sydney Sweet.
She needs to get out. She's for the man. And who caters to the man these days?
I know.
Nobody. You know.
Why'd you look at Brad?
Because like, I was going to say something mean. Not mean, but like, you wouldn't find it mean. I was going to say I hate men. No, I've been thinking about this a lot lately.
Oh, whoa, wait. Tell me more. What do you mean?
I hate, like, the stereotypical man. You're so annoying. Like, I feel like in our friend group and, like, in my close circle, there's nobody that, like, has a stupid man. But,
I agree.
In my family circle, I feel like there's dumb men around.
Yeah.
And I just, like, I actually can't stand men.
No, I get it.
But, like, when I say I hate men, I'm not talking about, like...
You're not talking about Brad?
I'm not talking about Brad.
Our producer.
Our manager.
She's like, this is
and
actually
I'm not
confession.
just saying that because I have to.
No, I get what you're meaning. Because I don't enjoy the characters that she plays. So as soon as I saw that she was going to be in that movie, because I didn't even know it was a book. I was like, I'm not interested at all. And then I have Kindle Unlimited. And then I saw on my Kindle that it's part of Kindle Unlimited for the month. I was like, oh, I want to read it. Because everyone said the book was so good.
Okay.
The book was, Natalie, you would love the book. Actually, I don't know if you would love the book, but I think it might take you a couple.
Isn't it like he's abusive?
No. I mean, there's some like twist.
No, he just locks her in the attic.
That's
the same vibe that Vanessa got me to see It Ends With Us. Oh, it's just a fun rom-com.
Okay.
Where are your florals? No, he's not abusive. No.
Okay, the book, there is elements of abuse and domestic violence in the book. I'm not
into that. I'd rather read Curious George.
Well, that's why I was going to say, I don't know if you would like it, but I think there's twists and things in it that I think you would like.
You know, I'm raining on your parade. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I like that you like it. I support you.
I don't like It Ends With Us. I read that.
Girl, that was...
I read those books because I think I found them at a thrift store or something. Because wasn't that during COVID, or was that after COVID that she was really popular?
I think it was during COVID.
During COVID, someone had sold a bunch of her books at a thrift store, and I found them, and I bought them, and I read the books, and the books I was just like, okay, I get why people like them because it's just such an easy read. And then when I watched the movie, I was like, this is. And then Natalie was tricked to go see the movie under false pretenses. She was told it was a rom-com, which, Vanessa, that's hilarious that you did that.
She didn't know. No. In her defense, she did not say that. But that was the vibe I got online. No, I knew nothing about the books. And then, like, all the marketing for it, I'm like, this is not about abuse. This is about
They did a
love.
good job of marketing it. Let me say that.
They got my money.
I did not enjoy that. Housemaid is so much better.
Okay.
I don't think I want to see the movie, though.
Oh, okay.
Because after I had read the book, Brad and I watched the trailer, and I talked about this with some of my coworkers. I just feel like because the book has those elements of domestic violence and abuse, and as well as there's a twist in it, it's just the movie. I just feel like the movie would take it so over the top for entertainment purposes. Yeah. And that's what I hate. I was talking about this with my coworkers. Like, I don't like to watch movies with over the top themes of violence, and especially when there's something with domestic violence or abuse. I just don't want to be entertained by that.
No.
And I get it. Like, I know I'm being hypocritical because I just read a book about it too, but I feel like there's such a difference between reading a book versus hyping it up and putting it into a movie. I don't know. Maybe there's not. Maybe you'll disagree, but I don't think I'm going to watch the movie. If anything, I will wait till it's still streaming, and then I might try to watch it, and if it's just too much, then I'm going to be done with it. But the book was really good.
Oh, good.
I'm starting the second one.
There's the second one.
I think there's 3. It's a series. So I'm going to start the second one. But I think if you ever get a little curious, you'd be interested in the book.
Okay.
And that leads me to my next topic. I'm trying to read more.
Okay. You're a reader.
I used to really be a big reader, and then I went to law school, and then I'm like, I hate reading. But I have a Kindle. I have Kindle Unlimited, as I stated earlier. But I love it. It's so convenient.
Is it like any book out there?
It's not. They rotate books. Like every couple months or every couple weeks, they rotate. But they'll rotate like The Housemaid, like popular books. It's not just like weird, random books. So I like it a lot, and I've been reading my Kindle. The books that I've been reading a lot are books that they were Japanese fiction, and then they've been translated into English.
Is that easy to read?
Yeah.
Really?
And it goes back to what I just said about I don't like to read things over the top. Yeah. Like, they're just cute little stories, and it's been so fun.
Yeah.
And then I read The Housemaid, which was totally different than what I've been reading, which I enjoyed. But I read my little Japanese books.
Oh, I love.
With my little Kindle.
Fun.
I know. It's been fun.
Have you read Heated Rivalry?
No, and I don't plan on it. Mark, check me safe from reading that. Thank you.
On Facebook, mark safe.
I will not be reading that.
I read that one. I'm just kidding.
I was like, tell me more.
No. I have not.
Which leads me to... That just really cracked me up. I'm like, I just have so many things I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I have to talk about a show that Brad and I have been watching.
What?
Which I know for a fact you do not watch. But I think you're gonna laugh at me.
What?
It's called Singles Inferno. It's a Korean show.
Oh, you lost me.
No, it's a Korean reality dating show.
Oh.
I know. You're like, I am not interested.
So it's like a reality?
It's reality. It's in Korean, and you can watch it in English subtitles. Mm-hmm. And they call it Inferno because they take all these gorgeous Korean models that would never be in America in real life because they're just too beautiful. They take them to this island, and it's like kind of like Survivor. Like, they have to make their own food. Ooh. And they make them do not like as rough as Survivor, but it's kind of that vibe. Uh-huh. And then the couples have to vote on who wants to go to paradise with each other. No. Don't worry. It's not what you think. And the couples will pair up. They have to each vote for each other, and then they'll go spend the night at this super nice hotel. They take them in a helicopter. Stop laughing at me. And then you're trying to
okay.
Yeah, be serious. Then they take them to this hotel. I don't know, they take them via helicopter. Stop.
I can't win here, guys.
I know. You're just cracking me up. And they spend the night together. But they're so proper.
Oh.
They will not sleep in the same bed.
Oh.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah.
And then they're so awkward around each other.
Yeah.
Like, it's just cute.
Aw.
It's not like I hate to be like, it's not like Love Island or The Bachelor. But it's just, I don't know. It's just good, clean fun, everybody. But Brad and I have been he's seen me watch it, and I think this season is the first season that we've watched it.
Oh.
We're watching it together.
Yeah.
But it's so fun. I'm just so
Yeah.
interested to know if anybody else watches Singles Inferno.
Yeah.
I know.
I love that.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about this week. I'm over the over-sexualization of everything.
Yes.
There doesn't need to be, like, crazy things in every single media, you know?
Yes.
Like, I don't want to watch all that. Sometimes I just want to giggle.
I know that, and that's how I am. Like,
I just want to be entertained.
I just want to be entertained, and I don't want to feel awkward or weird. Like Bridgerton, I got off the Bridgerton train like 2 or 3 seasons ago because it's just I don't know. It's just so hard to watch.
Yeah.
And even if I'm like, I'll just fast forward, it's still weird. Like, it just makes me feel cringe. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry for all the Bridgerton lovers out there.
Yeah.
Check me safe from Bridgerton.
I think I still might watch it, honestly. But I really do mean I'm over all like the craziness.
It is. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I just need a break.
Yeah.
So I read my little Japanese translated books and my
Maddie's checked out.
And my Korean, reality dating show, in case anyone was interested. You know what's coming though?
The Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. But even more important than the Super Bowl, which again, you're going to laugh at me. February 4th, everybody.
What's February 4th?
The Muppets show is returning to Disney Plus. Did you see that?
No.
They're doing a whole special.
What?
With Sabrina Carpenter as their guest.
Okay.
And I don't know. As you already know, I'm obsessed. I'm so excited. Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Is it like Valentine's?
It's like, you know, their old show, like their old show. They're remaking, like, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a whole season, but it's just like a special of like their show from the 70s and 80s.
Oh, fun.
And Sabrina Carpenter's going to be a host.
Oh, I love.
And I was telling Brad, I don't care. We're not doing anything on February 4th. I'm watching Kermit the Frog.
I got plans.
I got big plans, so nobody bother me.
That's funny.
But yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Cool.
I'm like, I wrote it. I was telling Brad, I'm like, I'm going to talk about this. Natalie's going to have no idea. She knows who the Muppets are, but I'm like,
obviously,
I gotta give it an honorable mention. I really do.
I'm not into the Muppets like that. I never have been. I never watched the movie. I never watched all the crazy things.
I was so upset. I mean, I'm still obsessed. I don't even know how to describe it.
She's a Kermit.
I'm a Kermit girly.
My legs hurt so bad.
I know. I saw you. I'm like, I don't want to make her like point it out. I'm like, but she looks a little uncomfy. Okay.
No, I'm so excited for the Super Bowl though.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really itching for Super Bowl food.
Oh, are you guys gonna host or do something?
I was going to, and now that it's getting closer, I'm like, oh my god, I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll have something for me and Steven.
That'll be fun.
I'll just make plates of food. And
like, what kind of food do you like for the Super Bowl?
Dips.
Yeah.
And chips.
She said that so far. Dips.
You know, I'm just thinking about all the dip options that are out there, and I'm just really
What's your favorite dip? Like, dream.
I love that white people taco dip. It's just like cream cheese, sour cream, and taco seasoning. I really, really like that.
You know what I think about a lot?
What?
Like when we would do sleepovers at your grandma's house, we always went to Target and got some French onion dip.
Oh,
and
the
chips.
Lay's. The Lay's French onion dip is so delicious. You know, I got it recently. It's not as good.
It's not. Have they
I don't know if
changed
they
it?
changed it or if it's just like good.
Like we would eat dip and pop popcorn, and that would just be.
You know, I don't have a microwave, and I haven't missed it since we haven't had one. But the one thing that I do miss is microwavable popcorn.
Yeah.
That is Pop Secret.
It's such a guilty, like, every time I pop it, I'm like, wow, this is probably so bad for me. Mom, don't listen to this if you're listening, because she's anti-microwave.
I am too.
I am too.
No, you're not. You just bought a new one.
But not, well, yeah, because it was bundled, but for microwave popcorn, I'm not anti-microwave.
No.
I'm not. It's so good.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's the one thing I miss.
Yeah.
And like stovetop popcorn is not the same.
I think stovetop is really good.
It's delicious, but it's not Pop Secret.
Well, yeah, Pop Secret is just like,
Yeah.
as soon as you take it out of the microwave, it's just like the bag is drenched.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like your hands are just slippery as soon as you touch it.
Yeah.
Wow, now I want some popcorn.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm. You know what my aunt will do?
What?
She'll go to the movie theater
yeah.
and just buy the popcorn and then leave. And
I've
then she
thought about
takes it
that.
home.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love movie theater popcorn.
It's so good.
Oh.
Brad and I just stopped on the way home for some movie theater popcorn. Ooh, I got the thumbs up for that one. So I'm gonna be doing that. But anyway, should we jump? I'm trying to see all my updates I had for you. Basically, it was just me talking and just Natalie nodding. So I'm sorry.
I watched Pitch Perfect this week.
We watched it last week.
Oh my! Isn't that movie holds up?
No, it really does. Like every time we watch it, I tell Brad the same story, and he's like, "Yeah." You know how was that junior high? Probably junior high, beginning of high school. You could download the movies from like iMovie.com. Yeah. I had Pitch Perfect downloaded on my iPod, and I would like watch it like every night before I went to bed. Like,
really?
I would just watch parts of it.
It's so good. The quotability from that movie is just off the charts. You know, that really shaped us. That really shaped our humor.
No, it really did.
Like, it was just one thing after another. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's where I got that from.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot about all the stuff in it. It's such a great movie. I'm going to watch
really
Pitch
is.
Perfect 2 tonight.
I don't think I've fully seen Pitch Perfect 2, but it's on Netflix.
It's not as good, but I mean, it's entertaining. I like it. I'm into it.
I need to watch it.
It's like the German people, and they're really mean.
Oh, yeah, because they're like doing international.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get our movie theater popcorn and then watch it.
Oh, what a great idea.
You know what we didn't talk about last week? We ate the same thing on Sunday last week, too. We both got Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was when it was like the snowstorm.
Yeah.
And Brad and I were coming back from church, and we both, it was one of those things where it's like, should we eat? What should we eat? What should we do? And like, I'm not saying we have to get food, but if you want to get food, and we're like, should we DoorDash something? And I'm like, should we feel guilty if we're DoorDashing food in the snowstorm? And then he's like, the person chose to DoorDash during this time, so how can we feel guilty? So we ended up DoorDashing Taco Bell, but it was
DoorDashed it.
Yeah,
you guys are crazy. That's
I
so
know,
expensive.
I know.
That's not even worth it anymore.
But when that bag arrives,
yeah.
You're like, oh, this is so good.
Yeah.
And then I think you and I were texting what we ended up doing because of the snowstorm, and then I found out you had gotten Taco Bell too.
Yeah,
but you went and got it.
Yeah, me and Steven, we love going to Walmart. And then Taco Bell's right in the parking lot, so we go to Taco Bell.
Well, that's your guys' routine. Sunday,
that's like, we do that like every Sunday almost.
And then Mondays are Costco, right? For the most part.
We go to Costco usually once a week. It actually changes a lot.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. So I can't say every Monday. It doesn't matter. That's just details. We go to Yeah.
Okay, I have one more story.
Okay. Maddie just doesn't want.
No, I'm actually really embarrassed of my Essence board, so maybe
we don't have to do it. We can just talk.
No, I want to do it. I just don't want you to judge my artistic skills because I don't have any. Okay.
I was gonna be mean and say I already am as a joke, and then I'm like, this feels a little sensitive.
No, it's okay. That's all part of the fun, guys. But I had to tell this story.
Okay.
So this past weekend, Brad and I were at a conference for our church, and we were with our pastor and his pastor's wife, and the conference was in Ohio. And to save on some money, instead of like getting a hotel, our pastor's wife, her parents lived near it was a university that was hosting the conference. They live near the university that hosts the conference. So we stayed the night at their house. First of all, Leanne, I'm going to be talking about your parents for a long time. Their house, you would have died. It was they like live out in the country, and it's like this cute little like we were trying to describe it. I'm like, cottage isn't the right word. It was so cute. Aww. They have like the old fashioned wood burning stove fireplace in their living room. So when you walk in their house, it's just like, it's like so cozy, and like you smell the fire. And then they have all these bookshelves with their books and knickknacks. And then she is just like a cross-stitch queen.
Oh, is she?
Yes.
Stop.
Vanessa would have died. I should have been like taking a picture.
Yeah.
Can I just take pictures of all your walls?
Yeah.
But she had all these like beautiful, like intricate cross-stitch hung up all over. And she like crochets. Okay, I have to show you this picture. On her coffee table, she had crocheted a couch tissue holder. It was
Stop. I'm obsessed.
It was so cute. Sorry, Leanne, I took a picture of your mom's.
That's fun
couch.
to have. I love it.
And then in the bathroom, she had a snowman. She had crocheted a snowman tissue holder. Like,
what?
I know, it was just so cute. So for cozy vibes, I was like, Brad and I were joking, like, we never want to leave.
Yeah.
I love it here.
Yeah.
And so we all went out to dinner with them, and we're all just chit chatting. And then I think Leanne, that's her parents, she was like, why don't you tell everybody how you guys met? Like talking about her parents. We're like, oh yeah, like that's cool. And I hope I'm getting this right because it's just so funny. Her mom was like, well, we met at college. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And she like, everyone starts laughing. And we're like, what is going on? Like, why are you guys laughing? And she's like, we had some classes together. And then her dad was like, yeah, he's like, we had classes together, except she was the one in front of me.
What? Is she the teacher?
No, he was the teacher.
He was the teacher?
He was the professor.
What?
And I was just like, wait, why are you confessing this to me right now?
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah. And okay, so he was the professor, and I'll start this. There was only like a 5-year age gap. Like he was a very young professor, and she took up to 3 classes with him.
Oh.
But so she was one of his students, and she kind of started feeling, attraction, whatever, to him. And she was seeing somebody at the time. Not just seeing somebody. She was engaged at the time.
Oh my gosh.
And then when we're at the dinner, Brad's laughing at me. Okay, I got semi-permission to tell this story.
I was going to say, is this okay?
On our way home, I was like, I have to tell this story. And Leanne was like, oh yeah, like they don't listen to the podcast. So
okay.
Leanne, I'm taking that as a yes. So anyway, on with my story. So that was and that's all I kind of said at dinner. Oh. And then we were making jokes. She's like, yeah, I was engaged to somebody and then it didn't work out. And then I started seeing, her husband. And then when we got back to their house, we're all sitting around the fire.
Stop.
And I was like, I need to know more
You're
details.
Like, let's circle back.
Yeah, I was like, I need to know more, like what happened.
Yeah.
So she said that she started taking the classes, and there was a little bit of attraction, but she was engaged. This was fall time, and she was engaged to get married like in early summer, okay? And she was working in the cafeteria, and she would help wait tables for the staff part of the cafeteria. And that's how she kind of really started talking to him. Oh, I heard this. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was the laptop. Anyway, I got scared. I was like, oh, it's Leanne. She knows I'm telling this story. And then she said she started feeling sick, like getting physically sick, and she couldn't eat. And she couldn't stop thinking about her husband, like the professor. Like she would start thinking about him so much, and she started doubting her engagement. So I feel like I should say this right. She started doubting her engagement because she realized that she was attracted, and she started getting like physically sick from that. She would not eat. She wouldn't talk to anybody.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Her body rejected him.
Yeah.
And then
Because men.
It all goes back to men. So then she said on a Sunday afternoon, her and her fiance and a friend, they had driven to her parents' house to like hang out for the day. And her parents weren't at the house, but they were all just hanging out. So she said the 3 of them get to her parents' house. Sorry if you hear a doggy in the background. Disregard it. She had gone upstairs and she had called her parents, and she's like, I'm having doubts right now. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I need to talk to you. And her parents just said, like, this is your decision. You have to make it. Like, we support you either way, but you have to make your decision. So she said after that phone call, she walked downstairs and she broke up with him.
Right there.
Right then and there. Isn't that crazy?
Go off, queen.
And then she said he had to drive her and her friend back to campus like an hour after that. Like, after she broke up with him.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that so?
Wow.
And then she said when they got back to campus, her and her friend, her roommate, were walking around like talking about what had happened. And then she saw the professor, he was coming from his office, like out of a building. And she said no, literally. She said that she walked up to him and she said something along the lines of, I don't know if this means anything to you, but I just need you to know that I'm no longer engaged. And then she walked away.
And then she had to show up to class on Monday.
And then she said like a couple weeks later, they were on their first date.
Wow.
And then they got engaged at the end of that year. And then they got married around the same time frame that she originally was going to get.
She kept the venue.
Isn't that a crazy story?
Yeah.
When she was telling me that, I was like, are you serious?
That's crazy.
I know. True love.
Wow.
It's all because of men, everybody.
Men.
But anyway, I just had to tell that story. So, Leanne, I just told your parents' whole story. I hope I did it justice. She'll let me know if I didn't, so it'll be fine.
She's like, actually, you got this wrong.
Okay, should we jump into our essence boards?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got nervous. I actually don't want to do this anymore.
I know. So should we explain them and then show them, or show them and then?
Let's do one at a time. You made a
Okay.
collage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's show the collage first.
Okay.
And then the board is like everything that's on the collage.
Yeah.
Is what I have.
Okay. I hope I did it right. Now I'm doubting myself.
Who wants to go first? You want to go
I'll
first?
go first.
You want to get it out of the way?
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Yeah. What if mine's just really bad?
No.
I'm scared to see yours.
No. Okay. Ready?
Can I hold it?
Yeah. Of course.
Ooh. Ooh. Love. Okay. Can you explain to me the thought process?
Yes. So I put on mine sour then sweet.
Okay.
And in the middle of mine, the main thing, it's this character from one of Natalie's favorite movies, Dazed and Confused. I think her name's Darla, right?
It's a great movie.
And Darla in the movie is, have you ever seen Dazed and Confused? It's about high schoolers who are it's seniors pretty much hazing the freshmen.
It's the last, you guys have to watch it. It's the last day of school, and it's, seniors hazing the 8th graders that are coming in, and then they all party together. It's such a great movie.
And Darla's kind of like the queen bee of like hazing.
Yeah.
And she's a very like rough character.
I love her voice.
Yeah. She's kind of a rough character. And I feel like that's your essence. Not in a bad way, but I feel like that's your essence, where it's like, I feel like you have so much spunk to you.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I'm giving you a big compliment. You have so much spunk to you, but then you also have a lot of softness to you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I put in there. Oh, I also put another character that...
Can you open it again?
Yeah. Another character that I put that I feel like captures like the spunkiness is Lucy from Charlie Brown.
I'm actually just mean, guys.
Oh no! When she takes the football from Charlie Brown, I feel like that captures like spunkiness.
Oops.
But then,
where'd it go?
She's looking through my messages.
I her pictures.
But then there's like softness. I think motherhood has softened you a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I added the little picture with like the two girls and coffee. But I think through that all, you still haven't lost your. The dogs are wrestling.
I don't know what's going on up there.
Like you still haven't lost your spunkiness, but you've just added softness to who you are.
Yeah.
So and of course, I had to add our personality crutch, some coffee, with the espresso machine, and some candy.
I love.
Yeah. And then yellow.
Literally next to me is a bag of candy.
And I feel like yellow. I feel like that's like one of your colors that you've been really drawn to.
And Coca-Cola.
And
Don't forget the
Coca-Cola, of course.
Oh, I love.
Do you
That's so
like it?
fun. That's so thought out. I feel like mine is not thought out like this.
I was so stressed. I was like, Brad, let me use your Canva account, please.
I'm sorry.
Because I was like, I kept asking like, how do I make a collage? And he's like, are you being serious right now? Like,
No, I thought the same thing. I'm like, they used to make apps just for this.
I know. I was like, I don't know what to do. So I used Brad's work Canva account. So if his work like logs on, they're gonna see like all this random stuff.
They're gonna know me.
They're gonna know your essence.
Yeah, I love it. That's so fun. That's really good. Well thought out.
Thank you. I tried my best.
I love it. What's that picture? Oh, painting.
Oh yeah. Then you're creative. Like you're touching into your creative side. I feel like you're trying to be a creative gal.
That's so funny. The picture in the middle.
I know, right?
I really like it.
I support women's wrongs.
That's really good. I love it.
Here, I'll text it to you.
Okay, that's gonna be my wallpaper. I'm really nervous.
Why?
I don't know. It's not thought out like yours is.
No, it's okay. Oh wait, this is so cute. There's cheetah print, everybody.
Maddie's a cheetah girly. Have we even talked about this? Maddie loves cheetah.
Okay, so there's books,
Mm-hmm.
and there's girl with cheetah print pants and red shoes. And
Red
there's
shoes. She
there's a
loves
little-
pops of colors.
There's a little mouse holding a cup of coffee, which
I
I
like to be cozy.
I do. I love it. And the bottles. Slow down, you're doing fine.
Oh. That was her father-daughter dance song.
My dad and I danced to Vienna at our wedding.
That was so cute.
Steven cried, everybody.
Steven cried?
In case
He's going to hate that you said that.
Leave that in.
He's gonna be like, you can't do the podcast anymore.
He's like, you're not allowed. Men.
Men.
I love it. It's very cozy.
Yeah. When I think of Maddie, I think of cozy. I think of a little fashionista. I think of, I don't know, this goes back to what I said a couple episodes ago, where you take things that I would not typically gravitate to, and you make me gravitate to them.
Like cheetah print. She hasn't gotten there yet.
No, I'll never wear cheetah print. That's just not me.
We're going to get there one day. Don't you worry.
What are you doing?
Brad's taking a stretch.
Oh,
I love
testing how strong the walls are.
Is this supposed to be me and Brad in the corner?
Yeah.
There we are.
Because you always go on little vacations that are cozy. And
we do. You're so right. That's so cute.
And then she's so colorful. She likes colorful things. Yeah, she's very eclectic.
I'm like, I am. You're right. Everything you said about me. True.
Maddie loves to be cozy. I put books on here because when I think of you, I think of books.
Really?
So that's funny that you're reading again.
You guys talking about it?
Yeah.
Because I have Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah. Yeah, this is how I view you.
Aw, I love it.
Yeah.
Send it to me.
Okay.
Text me. Okay, see, that wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. How did you make your board?
Canva.
And
I just kept adding pictures.
I like how you made yours I don't know. I feel like mine was more wide.
I don't know how Canva works. You'll have to give me a tutorial. I have
I
no
don't know
idea.
either, girl.
I always log in and I'm like, oh.
I always just drag and drop and try
That's
to
what
make
I do.
it work.
Yeah. I just kept adding pictures and layering them.
I have one final update before we
What?
close out. So I should talk about my outfit. I'm
This
wearing. This is my new red sweater. Talking about eclectic.
Love.
And guess what?
What?
I have barrel jeans on, and Natalie didn't notice at all.
Stand up.
I'm gonna stand up.
Do a twirl. I don't like them.
I was wearing my barrel jeans when I came
didn't
into
look
her
you
house.
up and down. She was embarrassed. She came in and she sat down. So she
was
didn't give me. I'm just kidding.
embarrassed.
I'm just kidding.
But I just need everybody to know I have a pair of barrel jeans.
I didn't notice them right away.
She's like, I do
Still
now.
hate them. No.
But we're gonna
You
get.
just
We're
look like
gonna
your
get
knees
her.
go like this. No, I'm sorry.
She's like, too much. I'm gonna get her into a pair of barrel jeans. Everybody, just you wait. Vanessa and I were talking on the phone when I was on our way here, and I told her, I was like, I'm gonna give you.
Did she get hers yet?
No, I don't actually. I don't know. She didn't say.
Okay.
But I told her I have an episode spoiler, and I said how I was wearing barrel jeans, and I wasn't gonna say anything to you and see if you noticed at all, and then I was gonna bring it up at the end of recording. So it's so funny that you talked about style.
Yeah, never mind. I take it all back. You don't like cozy things. You like ugly things.
There's the sour, everybody.
I don't get it. Stand up again.
I will say, because this is what I was telling Vanessa, because Vanessa was like, how do you like them? And I'm like, they are you have to get used to them. Because it is a really, even Brad was, when I put him on, Brad was like, oh, those are different. I was like, no, I'm keeping them for a point. They do dip in. They do give you a little bow-legged stance. I will concede and agree to that.
So what's the point?
I still think that you can make them work. I do. I really do. I think it depends on the person, but I think it can work.
I feel mean, but
So that's my ending note, everybody.
I
wore barrel jeans.
Mean.
She's like, I'll save it for off camera.
No. I'll say it.
I'll say it. What is it?
You're just proving my point.
She's like, that was my hot take.
I stand by what I say.
So everybody wear your barrel jeans.
We
could be bow-legged together.
Listen, do you remember that Jennifer Aniston commercial? No, listen. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's a St. Jude commercial, and Jennifer.
Oh my gosh,
Aniston,
yes! I can't. Why are you?
No, she's talking to this little kid who has cancer, and I forget what the kid says, but she looks at him and she's like, "And I love your confidence." That's how I feel
how you feel in this moment?
Yeah. She's
Well,
like,
I'll
and I
take
love
it.
your confidence.
I will take it, and I will run all the way to town with it. So, on that note, everybody, I hope you enjoyed our episode.
Thank you for tuning in.
We yapped a lot. We yapped a lot
We
about
just
all the
chit-chatted.
important things.
Yeah.
And our essence board.
Yeah.
And we'll post our essence board.
Yeah.
So.
You should make one for your friends. It's kind of like a fun activity to like really think about.
No, it's
why
true.
you like your friends.
Because I was talking about this with our other friend, Maddie. Because I was trying, because the TikTok that Natalie had sent, it was very character based.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really trying hard to think who is somebody that you remind me of.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so funny because the person I thought of was Lucy from Charlie Brown. I don't know why, but it was just like I don't know why. It was cute. I think it's cute. But
I wish I would have thought of that for you. I should have thought up a little character for you.
No, it's okay.
That'll be my homework.
Yeah, that'll be next week. She'll tune in and let us know a character.
Yeah.
But it was fun to try to think. And even I was talking about it with Brad. I'm like, what? Like, how can we work this together? So it was fun. I liked it.
Do it with your friends.
Yeah. And if you learned how to work Canva, let us know. Because
what the heck is that?
after seeing yours, I want to redo mine.
Do it. That'll be homework.
We
can tweak it.
Yeah. There we go. I'll tweak mine. You tweak yours.
Okay.
It'll be good.
Okay.
But
Cool.
on that note, everybody. Okay, bye.
Bye. Just turn off my mic.